This week begins softly, a calm before the cosmic storm. It's your moment to breathe, regroup, and remember, you've trained for this lifetime where a psychological battle is underway, and love is your greatest weapon. Welcome to Sundays with Metatron. I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, bringing you empowering messages from Archangel Metatron to inspire and guide your spiritual journey. This is your message for November 2nd, 2025. This week begins with a whimper rather than a bang, giving you the opportunity to get your bearings and prepare yourself for the wild ride that's just around the corner. You will face many challenges, but you are ready. In fact, this is an opportunity for you to derive great satisfaction from the experience of capably handling the challenge with barely a blip on your radar. You have grown tremendously this year, dear Lightworker. This incredibly challenging, turbulent, often traumatic year. And yet, here you are, still standing, prepared to take on the greatest battle of any lifetime. Your resilience, strength, and courage are commended. We do not underestimate the commitment that you have made and the effort required to be here at this time. Your strength and dedication will carry you far. We encourage you to pause and feel a deep appreciation for your magnificent self, for how far you've come, and for what you're accomplishing every day. The spiritual expansion is phenomenal. Beaming divine love light onto the world is phenomenal. Setting an example for those who come after is priceless. In the moment of having these life experiences, you will not fully comprehend how great your contribution. But when the day comes that you exit the planet and review this lifetime, your soul will celebrate what can only be characterized as an extraordinary feat. Our love and respect for you know no bounds. Choirs of angels will sing of your triumphs. Stories of the great battle for control of the planet will become lore, shared with future generations. And make no mistake, that is exactly what you're engaged in, whether or not it feels that way. Remember, this is a psychological battle, not a physical one. The dark forces are experts at playing down the consequences of metaphorically being on the wrong bus for your life journey. They are all about deception. The more underhanded, the better. They feed off the fear and suffering of the masses. So when you stand steadfast in faith and confidence, not giving in to the panic, worry, feeling of dread, you effectively starve them, lessening their power. Can you see and appreciate what a magnificent construct that is? So simple, yet so powerful. Just don't go there with them. You focus on your purposeful path of bringing more love, peace, and joy into the world. That is everything for this lifetime. That is the way to bring the dark ones to their knees. Weakened because there are too few souls for them to feed off. We encourage you to make the most of this soft opening to November. Shore up any weak spots, illusions, and limiting beliefs. See them for what they are and banish them from your reality. In this way, you set yourself up for a much smoother ride through the week, so that by the time when more challenges roll around next week, you'll be in a position of strength to meet the challenges head on, unflinching. Because you've got the power, and you know it, you feel it, you're ready to use it. Of course, we recommend using it wisely and sparingly. Like the skunk, who has a limited number of sprays. Thus, it's rare they actually spray. They are masters at bluffing, standing in faith and confidence, knowing a spray is always their fallback plan. Also knowing that most predators will give them wide berth rather than risk the consequence of being sprayed. And please know, when we compare you to a skunk, that is a compliment. Skunks are mighty, fierce, and despite their small stature, make the most of their power. They know who they are, and they use it wisely. You can learn much from skunk. So this week, it would be wise to practice standing in your power, displaying the confidence that comes from knowing you've got this. And even if you don't have it totally, the angels have got you, so you're covered. Hold on to that truth. Wield your power wisely and sparingly as needed. Then stand back and watch the magic happen as your personal empowerment expands far beyond the limits of what you ever guessed you were capable. Oh, my dear child, you are capable of that and so much more. As your awareness is coming online, there will be more opportunities to learn what you are truly made of and what you bring to the table. We wish to point out to you that there are many lightworkers, like Debbra, who are giving of their time, sharing our messages, doing their best to help you during this incredibly challenging moment in history. So avail yourself of the gifts being shared. They are there for you. Receive the gift that is being offered. Specifically relevant to this conversation, Monday, November 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Debbra is hosting First Monday Metaphysical Chat livestream. Come with your questions about whatever you need. Yes, the intention is to talk about metaphysical topics, so use your creativity and frame your question as a metaphysical topic. Ask your question and get your answer to experience peace of mind, which will help you move through the challenges ahead. So this is us anticipating one of your questions and providing an easy, actionable answer that has the potential to yield abundantly. Further, we would advise you to mark your calendars for the first Monday of the month so that you don't miss future such gatherings. Even if you don't have a specific question yourself, there's an excellent chance that someone will ask a question that's exactly what you were wondering about. Answers from your divine team have a magical quality in that they apply to more than just the original questioner. Here the angels pause for Judy Garland to pop in and sing "Put on a Happy Face." The message resumes. No matter what's happening in the world around you, the days when you successfully put on a happy face and act accordingly will be far easier and more satisfying than those you approach from a place of uneasiness, fear, or doubt. Of course, being human, we understand those feelings will pop up occasionally. This is the reason we've long encouraged you to keep a journal so that you can look back upon your experiences to see for yourself how far you've come, how much better your life, how everything always works out for you. Maybe not in your timing, but in divine timing. A way will be made. Trust and flow. Allow the way to be made. Then write it down and express your gratitude, which opens the door for more to flow in. That's a cycle you want to repeat. There are volumes more that we could discuss, but for now, let us end with this lightness of being. Let that be your focus as you move into the new week, expecting more lightness and opportunity to come your way, and then watch the magic happen. It's a glorious time to be alive, dear child. Savor the magic and the love. For now, we will leave you to ponder these thoughts. Metatron out. Friends, in the midst of a psychological battle, strategy is key. Let's take a page out of Skunk's book and wield our power wisely and sparingly. To anchor in Metatron's message, Join me Monday, November 3rd at 9 p.m. Eastern for First Monday Metaphysical Chat Live. Your angels will meet you there with answers, comfort, and a reminder of your divine magnificence. Until then, put on your happy face and shine, because it's a glorious time to be alive. Thank you for joining Sundays with Metatron. I'm Debbra Lupien, voice of the Akashic Records, sending you divine love light today, tomorrow, and all of your tomorrows unto eternity. Namaste.